What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We honor and respect the masters that came before us and strive to follow in their example. Honesty to myself and others at all times. Humility in thoughts, words, and deeds of those above and beneath me. Patience. I will put the needs of others before that of my own. Sincerity. I will fear only my lack of sincerity. Abdul Kul Tafalatat. Wabazun Gamafaragun Shilel Kulun. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istanjay Elaku. Okay, what's up? Fam, listen. Peace, Cornelia. The first announcement is the class today is at 5 o'clock, and some people signed up and have not opened the second email. So please check your email to see if you got an email from me today that says complete your registration for the Prosperity 365 course. I think in the I think it says in the title in the subject line, because I'm working on it right now because we got 2 hours. Un momento por favor, I'll tell you exactly what the title says. Wait. It says complete the registration, right? So, what up, Latifah? Please check your email and see, did you get an email from hello at Coach Khayr this morning? Did you get an email from hello at Coach Khayr this morning? If you paid for the course, but you didn't get another email to get the registration link, what up, Dion? Then you are not all the way in, okay? So I got half the people who paid have not clicked on the second link. So I'm trying to gather y'all together before 5 o'clock, okay? Come on, y'all. Class starts in 2 hours. So if you got an email from me today that says, just go look in your inbox. Just go look in your inbox. Now, let me finish with the other part of, so that's the first part of the important announcement. The second part has to do with a story about this morning. As I'm waking up, I went to bed real early this morning because I want to finish my stuff, then I want to get some work done. I wake up, I told you I dropped my phone in the lake yesterday, right? Dropped my phone in the lake yesterday, practicing non-attachment. What is my motivation? And so I can't get phone calls unless you call me on Google Hangout. So if you got my personal phone number, I had to change my phone number, my voicemail to say, call me on my new Google number. So obviously my iPad wasn't like on Google Hangout this morning. So somebody tried to call me and then I didn't get it. So I was on Instagram checking a message and they sent me a message like, where are you? I was like, I'm at home. It was like, I called the other number. So I picked the phone up and picked my iPad up and called them back, right? And they started going in about this astrologer that I had recommended for them wasn't calling them back, or they sent them a message. And I was like, well, what do you need another astrologer for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? They was like, I'm tired of not hearing God's voice. They said, I'm doing all the work, but I'm still not hearing God's voice. Does this sound familiar to you? Press 1 if this sounds familiar, and press 2 if you shared this video. I guess you can press 12 if it sounds familiar and you shared the video. Oh, and I'm Coach K, Coach Khayr, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. And I give people the unfair advantage. I finally realized that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I teach, and the way that I give people the unfair advantage, you should have the unfair advantage in your life because somebody else is out there trying to take the advantage away from you, right? So she says, I'm doing all the things that I want to, that I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't hear God's voice. I was like, I'm just listening. She says, and I'm tired of being frustrated. I'm tired of, she says, I want a direct feed. She says, I want a direct feed from God. I want a direct feed. I don't want to have to be talking sideways or getting no interpreters. She said, I want to be on the main line. What they say, get Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. She was like, I want to be on the main line. I was like, okay. But then I said, yo, you ain't on the main line, not because of God. She said, I said, it's not that God's not talking. She said, God's not talking to me. You ever feel like God's not talking to you? God is always talking to you, but you can't hear if you in the wrong place. If you're not in the right place, then you can't hear. If you got the wrong coordinates in your GPS, then you're going to end up in the wrong place. My address 1422. If I put in 1416, Uber going to stop next door and try to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? But here's the problem. I got the wrong greatest possible strategy in there. GPS, greatest possible strategy. I got the wrong strategy. I put the wrong address in. I'm at a heavy metal Kiss Metallica concert, and the woman of my dreams is trying to talk to me, and I can't hear what she's saying. Or you're a woman and you're at the concert, and the man of your dreams is right there and is trying to talk to you, and guess what? You can't make out what they're saying. Woo, don't that hurt? Don't that hurt? You're like, huh? Huh? I can't hear you because of all the music. What you say? What you say? If the man or woman of your dreams is trying to talk to you, then should you make it a little easier for them to communicate to you? Right. But the only reason you can't hear God's voice, or because you can't hear this person talking to you, is because you at the wall of suffering, or you at the wrong concert. You should be at a jazz concert or a yoga center or outside walking in the park somewhere. That's what you should be doing. Then you could be able to hear clearly what is being said to you from God, this person that you want in your life. Why is it so? Why? But guess what? At the wall of suffering, you only can hear whining and complaining, teeth gnashing, skin burning, disease, and it's loud because so many people at the wall of suffering. 98% of the population is at the wall of suffering. So it's loud. So how can I hear God's voice? It's not that God isn't talking. God sees that, because the piece is the wall of suffering is a choice. So when you can't hear God's voice, it's because of your choices. You can't hear the voice because of your choice. Bars. When you know your chart, you can see what's for you and get closer to your lane. And even if you, I totally 1000% agree, but even if you don't know your chart, if you're smart enough to go and hang around people who know your chart or know how to read a chart, or you come to classes like Coach K Live, the one I'm having today, you come around me so you can learn how to read a chart. Monique, what I'm teaching today, no astrologer has put together. They don't, because if they did, you'd hear everybody talking about what I'm about to teach today. I like having the exclusive. Ooh, and all you need is your birthday, but you ain't gonna have to. This is the simplest thing for all you sun sign astrologers or you master astrologers out here. This is the simplest thing that we've been overlooking. I called it. This class is gonna be Operation Mustache. What's your schedule? Monique, you got a piece of it with the solar cycle that Rakim teaches. But he don't put the other piece with it. He don't put the birthday with it to make it simple for people. I'm putting it all together to make it simple. Woo! For the babies. Can you truly know your moon sign if you don't know your time of birth? Absolutely, Phillips, Tazy. That's easy. Hit Monique on the inbox. Really, you can just go to alabi.com and put that information in. You still have the right moon sign. It might not be, it's not going to be in the right house, but you have the right sign. So, if you want to hear God's voice, you got to get away from the wall of suffering. So for me, in my greatest possible strategy, my job is to help you deprogram the conscious mind and reprogram it so that the subconscious mind and the unconscious mind can start having new data. The old data that you've been using is jacked up. The old data leads you to suffering, okay? The new data will lead you away from the wall of suffering. Also, I got to repeat my announcement too. Please see if you got an email this morning from hello@Coach Khayr. Okay, I just sent another one out. Some of you paid for the course that starts at 5, but a second email came with the webinar link and you didn't get it. Okay, so I need you to get it. I need you to get that link ASAP. So there's a second email that comes with your purchase. That's my GPS. Break it down from high level to eye level. High level to eye level. Straight simple. And you are beautiful too. So 2 important announcements. Check your email and see that I give you an email today. And then what is your hearing like? What's it worth to you to hear God's voice? Because human beings is going to let you down. They got some flaws they perfectly flawed. Everybody's perfectly flawed. I'm perfect with my flaws and all. You're perfect with your flaws and all. But that don't mean I ain't going to stop working to get to, you know what I'm saying, keep rising on up. I want to keep elevating. And I want life to be easier for me, not tougher. But it's because life gets tough when you're heading in the wrong direction. It's my last example of the GPS. If I need, let's just use I-95 because we know that 95 runs east to west. And then I guess I'll use I-10 because that runs across the country. So if I'm in Washington, D.C., and I know that, and I got a lottery ticket that I won in Miami, and I get in my car, right, and I start heading towards New York. If I have a winning lottery ticket for millions of dollars, and I just found it, and I got 2 days to claim it, but I don't have plane ticket money, but I got gas money, right? And I jump in the car, and I need to get to Miami. I just got to get to the border of Florida, really, to cash in this ticket. Got 2 more days to claim it. And I start heading towards New York, Maine, Massachusetts. I got the winning ticket, but I'm going in the wrong direction. Now, if my car breaks down on the way to New York, even though I'm trying to go to Miami, and somebody offers me a ride, what direction are they going? They're going north. They're not going the way I'm going. So your GPS is jacked. You're done. But if I'm heading south, let's say I get to South Carolina and my car breaks down, and I'm heading south, and I catch a ride, what direction are they going? South. It's so much easier for me to get where I'm going if I am headed in the right direction in the first place. Because now, if God send me a ride, guess what? I'm going in that direction. But God is always sending you a ride. But a lot of us are always headed in the wrong direction when your ride comes. God is like, well, you're heading in this direction. I'm going to give you a ride. But if you're heading in the wrong direction, it ain't God's fault. God supposed to turn you around too? No, because God gave you free will. You got free will to study your astrology chart or no. You got free will to have sex or no. You got free will to even believe in a creator or no. You got free will to do anything you want. So God not going to interfere with you. A lot of y'all want God to interfere with you. God does not interfere. He ain't finna interfere with your life. You the one came down here to grow. These your decisions. When you make these decisions and they don't feel good, because now you stuck on the side of the road somewhere in Philly. And you like, this ticket say Florida. And you walk up into the office and you got 3 hours left to cash this ticket in. And what happens? You in New Jersey, state lottery commission, they're gonna be like, ma'am, sir, we can't cash that in. You can't cash it in. Why not? We can't help you. What? Can't help you, player. I only got 3 hours. This thing got millions of dollars on it. Well, you're in the wrong place. Ain't our fault. That don't make God a bad God. You was the one going in the wrong direction. Please share this video. Press 2 if you shared it. Somebody need to hear this message. Definitely if they sign up for the course. Who's coming to the course today at 5 o'clock? Greatest possible strategy, Prosperity 365. Somebody, the person who called me and said, it's not all about money, is it? I was like, no, it's about getting in line with your purpose. When you get in line with your purpose, the money comes. Voila. When you get in line with your purpose, money comes. But when you're not aligned with your purpose, it gets more painful out there. It's tough. It's tough. I ain't trying to keep doing tough either. I want way more ease in my life. Thank you for sharing, Ebony. Thank you, T. Barton. Thank you, Monisha. What up, Karen? What up, Sifu? Team Capricorn is in the building. Okay, look. Coach got to get ready to go because class starts in 1 hour and 41 minutes. And I like to do a lot of prep work before I get up in class. So if you'd like to come to class today, I would love to see you. I can't keep talking about it. I done majorly talked about this for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and now it's time for me to teach class. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna conserve my energy. I'm gonna get my head right. I'm gonna get my notes like I want to teach. Get my little scramble on, and I'll see y'all in class. What up, Josh? Edgar's in the building. Team Backpack. Okay. Hope y'all got the emails. Found you in peace. I'm going to leave you in prayer. Edgar, where you and Josh at? Y'all in Atlanta? Or y'all in Cali? What part of the world y'all in? Y'all boys doing it big. The website again for the Alebi. A-L-E-B-E. What's happening here? A-L-A-B-E. Alebi. A-L-A-B-E, Alebi. And then just scroll down and put your birthday in. If you don't know what time you were born, then you could just put in 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever. The moon is still going to be in the right sign. Okay, now my email is messing up. I got to go fix this. Anabakoa Getalakimenka, Tatia Tezera, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvenu, Tahara Nunara, Nahagibor, the Shea Kadeka, Kabava Shamran, Barkam Taram, Rakame, Tazika Taka, Tamid Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Badaru Tufka, Nahela Taka, Yakid Gahel, Amchapanez, Craig Katushka Taka, Shavatanu Kabel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Budaruk Shem, Kavo Makuto, Alam Vae. Peace.